Welcome to the Horn Activity Center right here in Ephraim, Utah on Snow College campus for this women's basketball game. Joe Williams with you along with Jacob Abel. Today the Snow College women's basketball team taking on the team called the Snow College All-Stars. These are former players from Snow College, so we'll be able to see them play the new team this semester. How are you doing today, Jacob?
I'm doing fantastic. It's going to be a great day for basketball. Cold outside.
Yeah, cold outside, beautiful inside. I'm
done with finals.
Done with finals.
It'll be nice
finally,
to sit back and
watch
some basketball over the weekend.
Last games before winter break.
That's right. And it's a tune-up for these teams as they head into the larger part of the season. But also a tune-up for us, right? We got to get back into shape.
Right. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we've done anything with broadcasting, so this will be good for everybody. Starting for the Snow All-Stars, the women's basketball team, we're going to have number 15, Aleksa Gappmayer. She was at Snow in 2013 and 2014, along with 2015-2016 season. We've got number 20, Catherine Killian. She was at Snow 2013 through 2015. Number 21, Mikkel Davis, at Snow from 2015 to 2017. And number 50, we are going to the center for the national anthem. Excuse me, sorry folks, that, like we were just barely saying, it's been a couple weeks since we've done a broadcast, so I'm going to repeat those starters for the Snow All-Star Women's Basketball Team. Number 15, Aleksa Gappmayer. She was at Snow 2013 through 2016. We've got number 20, Catherine Killian, at Snow 2013 through 2015. Number 21, Mikkel Davis at Snow 2015 through 2017. Number 54, Brooke Wheeler-Garner at Snow in 2015-16 season, and then she was at Boise State from 2016 through 2018. And then finally, we've got number 25, Paige Farnsworth, and we do not have her years here. Thank you for tuning in to Snow TV. I'm Joe Williams, Jacob Abel, along with us here. Snow TV, student-run, student-led, student talent TV station here at Snow College. Going to the women's basketball for the Snow College Badgers. Their starting lineup: number 4, the guard sophomore from Burley, Idaho, Sydney Pilling. Number 12 at guard, freshman from Soda Springs, Idaho, Reagan Yamauchi. Number 14, the forward freshman from Roosevelt, Utah, Reagan Anderson. Number 31, the forward sophomore from Carlsbad, California, Rachel Roberts. Number 54, the starting center, the sophomore from Kearns, Utah, Micah Gustafson. And those are the starting lineups. We will go to the floor now for the starters for the start of the game. Excited, Jacob?
Okay, we knew what you meant. This will be our first look of the women's team this season, so I'm super excited to see what they have to offer. Interesting situation for head coach Mike Russell, as we mentioned before. Most of the alumni team are players that he coached in recent years, and so it'll be interesting to see, how they match up against the 2019-2020 Snow Badger.
And, these Badgers, they've had kind of a rough start in the preseason. I think they're 5-6 right now in the preseason. This is the last game that we will be broadcasting until the first week of the next semester. The current Badgers are in white. The alumni are in blue. Our Badgers took that tip off. Passing it around now, trying to get it inside to Micah Gustafson. Hands that to Sydney Pilling. Out the three. And that is good for Reagan Yamauchi. Her feet were on the line, so they only gave her 2 there. Bringing it up the court now is Catherine Killian. Passes that to Paige Farnsworth. And that is a travel called on Brooke Wheeler-Garner.
Before the game started, we were watching the Badgers team warm up, and they're sharp shooters.
They really are.
And we saw that with Reagan's shot. That's one of those shots that I don't entirely understand, that inside the arc.
Oh, and the rebound there and the putback by Micah Gustafson. Micah had an amazing season last year, as well as I'm really excited to watch her play that center spot this season.
She's definitely the tallest on the team.
Easily. So I was called out of bounds. Excuse me. Oh, a foul there. That was called on Mikkel Davis.
White ball then.
A little bit of miscommunication among the refs, so we are trying to figure out whose ball it is here. Trying to figure out who the foul was on. Okay, so it was on number 21, Mikkel Davis of the blue team, so that is a turnover. So a little bit of miscommunication between us and the refs there. So here are the Badgers bringing the ball down, passing it around outside the arc. Inside. And that is no good. The shot there by Rachel Roberts.
Good look from Rachel Roberts, unable to get the shot to fall, but that's what they want to see early in the contest. Good looks, open shots, moving the ball around.
Down low, being able to penetrate the paint. Passing it around outside the arc here for the Badgers. They're looking to get it low. Gives that to Micah Gustafson.
A little stagnant right now from the Badger team. No movement down low. Kind of all sitting out on the perimeter.
Sydney Pilling for 3 there, no good. The rebound was picked up by Rachel Roberts. She put it back for another 2. Badgers up 6-0 against the All-Stars. Little step back there, but it is an air ball for Brooke Wheeler-Garner. All the way, gives that to Micah Gustafson, and it is good. A beautiful assist there. Goes to Reagan Yamauchi. That's that kind of unselfish play that coaches absolutely love to see. Set to check in now for the Badgers is Lexi Peterson and Bethany Dow. So here's Yamauchi bringing it up for the Badgers. Passing that around there. Gives that back to Sydney Pilling. Pilling to Yamauchi. Yamauchi for, they give her 2 there. Gave her 2. Paige Farnsworth bringing it up the floor now for the alumni.
You got to put yourself in the shoes of the alumni team. I mean, this is the first time that they're playing all together with each other. No coach, no offense to run, just trying to just score.
Exactly. Trying to play a team that has been practicing every week for months. Beautiful ball movement there. Beautiful rebound by Micah Gustafson. Excuse me. Another rebound and another putback for Micah Gustafson. You know, she already has 6 points in the game. You know, when you think of the Snow Badger teams, both teams, the men's and women's teams, I immediately think of their starting centers. For the women's basketball team, Micah Gustafson. Men's basketball team, I think Trey Farrer. Both are amazing at rebounds and getting physical down low.
That's right, and they're not afraid to shoot, 15, 20 feet out as well, but definitely adding to their team down low, getting those rebounds, offensive and defensive, creating that open look, and scoring ultimately for the Badgers.
So the alumni still scoreless almost halfway through the game, and Reagan Anderson is fouled on her way to the basket. And the foul goes to Brooke Wheeler-Garner, her first of the game. So the alumni going with an entirely new lineup here, which is hard because they only have 11 players. So in now for the alumni is Aubrey Chalice Wright, Taylor Gordon Christensen, Amanda Naylor. A couple of those numbers I don't even have on my roster. So, excuse me. These rosters were just finalized right before the game, and they weren't sure what numbers were which. So, we will try our best here, but our rosters are incomplete for the alumni team. And that is for three. No good. The shot there by Lexi Peterson. Gives that down low. And step out of bounds there. Amanda Naylor stepping out of bounds. So here come the Badgers. Sydney Pilling bringing it up now. Starting point guard. And a beautiful move there by Lexi Peterson to get into the basket and get the 2 points.
As she went in and took the ball up fearlessly, and that's what you want to see, especially from your players down low. They're not afraid to draw the contact. And she went up, drew the contact, got the bucket to fall.
A block there, but a foul. Bethany Dow with the foul. So this is one of the numbers that I do not have on my roster here. So number 31 will be at the line after this short break. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Right now at the line, we have our roster updated here. Is Maddie Evanson. She's at the line here. First shot, no good. The All-Stars scoreless halfway through the first quarter. I mean, again, I know I've already said this, but breakout player so far in the game, easily, Micah Gustafson. I don't know how 4 or 5 rebounds so far, 6 points. Just a great game for her so far. I'm excited to see how well she does going into the second half.
Absolutely. She's definitely made her presence known here in the first quarter.
Sydney Pilling with an amazing move there. That is her first basket of the game. Driving towards the basket there. Aubrey Chalice right with the score there. Snow passing it around up top. Gustafson down low. Pilling looking out. Beyond the 3, there's the post. Gives that down low, and it is good. The basket there, Bethany Dow. A beautiful step back shot there for Dow. There's Aubrey Wright. And for the 3 there, no good. The shot by Amanda Naylor. Here's Pilling, bringing it up, hands that to Yamauchi. Pilling for 3. And it is no good. Rebounded by Amanda Naylor. Double teamed. But the alumni keep the ball. Bringing it down now is Aubrey Wright. Naylor outside. Gives that down low. And there's the shot there. No good. And the shot there by Maddie Evanson. Yamauchi with the ball. She's got Lexi Peterson, but there's the post. And it is rebounded by Aubrey Chalice Wright. There's the drive there. No basket. Travel is called. So we are going to take a short break on this timeout. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, we are trying to figure out this roster here on the bench. So there's a bit of miscommunication going on. I apologize for the miscommunication here. So Aubrey Chalice Wright is bringing down the ball now. Hands that to Amanda Naylor. Naylor down low. Draws the contact, but no foul. And it is out on the Badgers. Blue retains the ball there. So Taylor Gordon Christensen with the shot there, but it was no good. Amanda Naylor with the ball now in the corner. She's got Chalice Wright. Wright looking to go in. No, rejected. Passes that out. And the foul is drawn by Abby Barnard. So the foul is called on Rachel Roberts. Blue will keep the ball here. The alumni will keep the ball. Inbounding now, Aleksa Gappmayer. Looking for an open man. And there's the shot, no good. Brooke Wheeler-Garner with the shot. Micah Gustafson hands that one off. Rebound there is picked up by Colleen Katoa. Beautiful screen there. Snow working the ball around. Turnover there. Stolen by Brooke Wheeler-Garner. That pass intended for Micah Gustafson, but it was no good there. The alumni trying to work the ball around, trying to get into the paint, but being shut down. Everything they are trying here. The foul is called on Reagan Anderson. Off the ball foul is called. So Blue will inbound again.
You can hear Coach Mike Russell on the bench saying, "Stop fouling." They've put 2 points on the board. You know,
They're ahead by 18. You're a minute away from the end of the first quarter. You know, yeah.
but it's definitely something that you want to see early in the season. Strong, aggressive defense. Obviously, situational, not the most ideal right now, but in future games against other collegiate teams, they want to be aggressive.
Right.
They want to contest shots. They want to be up in your face. You see the double team a couple of times.
And that shot is good for Aleksa Gappmayer, their first 3 of the game, and her first points of the game as well. Snow College is up 22-5 with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Snow College for the 3, and that is good for Sydney McDonald, the guard from Kanab, Utah.
We're seated a couple times on those threes. This team has a really high arch on all of their three-point shots, and so far so good for them. They're able to elevate that ball, get it over the hand of the defender, and have it swish.
Working it around, and there's for 2, no good. The shot there, Brooke Wheeler-Garner. Oh, and the official just paused the game. One of the Snow College players has her shoe untied. That was Colleen Katoa, needed to tie her shoe. So, there we go. 10 seconds left in the first quarter before our first break. Trying to get a shot off. 3 seconds, and no shot there. 0.3 seconds left on the board. Enough time barely for an inbound and shot. Nope. So at the end of the first quarter, Snow is up 25-5. We are going to take a break until the start of the second quarter. I'm Joe Williams along with Jacob Habel. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we've done anything with broadcasting, so this will be hands that to Sydney Pilling. Out the 3. And that is good for Reagan Yamauchi. Hands that to Sydney Pilling. Out the 3. And that is good for Reagan Yamauchi. Meyer. Snow College is up 25-7. Start of the second quarter. Looking down low, and that is thrown out of bounds. Lexi Peterson on with the turnover there. The alumni will keep the ball. Aubrey Chalice Wright bringing it down for the All-Stars. So the All-Star, the blue team, are all Snow College alumni that have all come back, met for the first time tonight. No coach, no playbook. They're just playing a team.
Yep, and it's showing up on the scoreboard right now, but kudos to them for coming back. That shows a lot of school pride. Obviously, this game is a tune-up game for the current roster, for Snow College's current team, so credit to the alumni team for coming back and helping the current roster prepare for the rest of the season.
Right. This game will not go on Snow College's official record, so this is just kind of a practice scrimmage here for the girls. The foul there is called on Aleksa Gappmayer. That is her second personal foul of the game. Snow College with the ball here. Sydney Pilling passes that up top. Working it around now. Into the paint. And that is good. A beautiful move there. Bethany Dow. Bethany Dow able to work the paint really well down there.
Yeah, we were talking about Micah Gustafson earlier, but when she's on the bench, then they bring out Bethany Dow, and she's doing the same thing as Micah, able to get those offensive and defensive rebounds and getting easy buckets in the paint.
Bethany Dow with 4 points, both in the paint. Reagan Yamauchi with the shot there, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Wheeler-Garner, hands that off to Aleksa Gappmayer. Gappmayer coast to coast, but it is stolen. Josie Coleman with the steal there. Gives that Bethany Dow with another shot. She is tied with Micah Gustafson for the point leader at 6. Snow College up by 22 points. Just under 8 minutes left in the first half. Down low, Aleksa Gappmayer with 2 there. The assist, beautiful assist there, goes to Paige Farnsworth. Sydney Pilling bringing it down for the Badgers. Bethany Dowd looking for it, sets the screen.
Yeah, she definitely shoved on that one, setting the pick. They're not going to call it on Dow.
So that is going to be called on Aleksa Gappmayer, her third personal foul in the first half. She's got to be careful.
You fooled me. That's why I'm not the guy in black and white, but I thought for sure they were going to call that foul on Bethany Dow.
Right. But, of course, Dow, her feet were set, so they called it on Gappmayer. Beautiful steal there. Foul called on Sydney Pilling. Sydney Pilling's first foul of the game. She fouled Abby Bernard there. Oh, excuse me. She fouled Taylor Gordon Christensen. Gordon Christensen passing it around up top there. The alumni trying to work it into the paint for 3. And that is good for Catherine Killian. She was at Snow from 2013 to 2015. Our Badgers call a timeout, and we are going to take a short break. Activity Center here in Ephraim, Utah. Joe Williams and Jacob Habel with you. We've got our Snow Badgers current roster in white and our alumni roster in blue playing against each other. Our current roster is up by 17 with just under 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. The Badgers passing it around now. Micah Gustafson looking for it down low. Goes up, and it is blocked. Fighting for the rebound there. And the alumni come up with it. Catherine Killian bringing it down now. Looking outside, corner 3. And it is touched out of bounds by the Badgers. So the alumni team will keep the ball. Killian to inbound. Passes that in. Killian for 2. And that is a perfect swish. Catherine Killian with 5 points in the game. Sydney Pilling bringing it down now for the Badgers. Working it around outside the 3-point line. Passes that to the corner. That is Reagan Anderson with the ball. Passes it to Reagan Yamauchi. 2 Reagans on this team. How about that? Micah Gustafson, and she is blocked. Gustafson is out of bounds when she received that pass. Turnover.
Obviously, Micah Gustafson with 6 points on the night, showing her dominance down low. But on that shot, it looked like she kind of lost control of her upper body, and that's something that you see the elite level college players, WNBA players, are able to control their body in the air and finish that shot. So we'll see throughout the rest of the season how she's able to adjust to going through defenders and around defenders for that shot.
Right. Well, also, the blue team alumni is really focusing on shutting down Gustafson after her absolute dominance in just the first 3 or 4 minutes of this game. That shot good for Rachel Roberts. She has 4 points in the night. We're approaching the halfway through the second quarter, approaching halftime here. Shot no good there for Brooke Wheeler-Garner, and the Badgers come up with the rebound. Sydney Pilling passes that over to Reagan Yamauchi. Yamauchi up top to Rachel Roberts, and she is fouled. Taylor Gordon Christensen with the foul there. Gordon Christensen, that is her first foul of the night. So Sydney Pilling to inbound here. Gives that to Bethany Dow. Dow gives that to Yamauchi. Yamauchi up top to Roberts. Roberts staring down the defense there. Hands that to Pilling. Pilling, Katoa with the screen there. Pilling looking for the paint. No, hands that to Roberts. Roberts in the corner. No good. Bethany Dow almost with the rebound there, but it goes to Taylor Gordon Christensen. Gordon Christensen looking here. Gives that down low. And count it for Brooke Wheeler-Garner. She was at Snow College in the 2015-2016 season, and then she was at Boise State for the 2016 till just last year. Badgers working it around here. Screen set by Katoa. Pilling looking. Yamauchi outside for 3, and it is good. Reagan Yamauchi, she has 7 points. Catherine Killian bringing it down now for the alumni team. And, you know, looking at the Badgers team, it's not clear if they are looking for the inside shot or for the outside shot, you know?
Well, and that's something that you like. They're versatile, right? We talked about Micah down low as well as Bethany, and Reagan, another point there for
Bethany Dow.
But we've seen the sharp shooting from Reagan Yamauchi, from the corner 3 from the top of the key as well. So
Rachel Roberts, you know, all those. But definitely not a 5-out play. So it is we'll be able to see how their game develops over the regular season. Lucky enough, you and I are going to be covering the home and away games. So stay tuned right here on youtube.com/SnowBadgerTV for all your Badger sports. Sydney Pilling bringing it down now for the Badgers. Hands that to Lexi Peterson. Peterson looking. Bethany Dow for 2. She has 10 points tonight. The alumni bringing it down now. Bethany Dow, I'm surprised Dow is seeing more playing time than the starting center, Micah Gustafson. Lexi Peterson there with a beautiful fast break. 4 points for her tonight. Just over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. We're just over 3 minutes away from halftime. And there's the shot there, and it is good. Count it for, that is, excuse me, I cannot find her on my, oh, that is Taylor Gordon Christensen. So the alumni will have the ball down low. Taylor Gordon Christensen to inbound here. Gives that at the top of the key. And it is a foul called. Maddie Evanson will draw the foul there. Olivia Arvey with the foul. There's Evanson. No. Evanson with the screen. Amanda Naylor gives that to the corner. There's the drive. Evanson for 2. No. Rebounded there by Lexi Peterson. Peterson bringing it down now. Gives that to the corner.
Hey, set up horns 1.
And good look there, but did not take it. Badgers just working it around now. Trying to use the time. You can hear head coach Mike Russell saying, slow down, set up the play, run the play.
And they got the look that they wanted down low with Bethany Dow. She was just unable to capitalize.
So here's Dow, gives that to Peterson. Peterson back to Dow. Dow down low, and it is good. She has 12 points. Bethany Dow, just an absolute breakout performance for her in this game. The Badgers up 42-18. Just under 2 minutes left in the half. And the foul is called there. Maddie Evanson with the foul. Have a substitution here. In now for the All-Stars, Mikkel Davis and Paige Farnsworth. Bringing it down now for the Badgers is Sydney McDonald with her first minutes of the game. Badgers trying to work it inside. Gives it to Bethany Dow. Dow gives that down low. And it is no good. The shot there by Josie Coleman. You know, even though Bethany Dow has so many points in the game, she's still not afraid to pass the ball and say, hey, you take these points, you know. Bethany Dow at the line now. She has 12 points.
Must be the Princess Leia hairstyle, right? Giving her some Jedi superpowers.
So there's 13 points for her. And count the second one. Bethany Dow with 14 points in the first half alone. How about that? So the alumni bringing the ball down now. Paige Farnsworth with the ball. Paige Farnsworth, this is her first season not being on the team.
It's got to feel a little weird.
Yeah, that's got to be a little weird because Farnsworth would have played with all the sophomores on the current Badger roster. No good. Lexi Peterson with the try there, and Bethany Dow with the attempted putback, but they cannot finish. The alumni come up with the ball, steal there. Lexi Peterson bringing the ball down now for the Badgers. Badgers working it. Peterson for 3. No good. Rebound there. Josie Coleman draws the foul. And the foul is on Mikkel Davis. Davis with her second foul. Coleman at the line now. And that is Coleman's first point of the game. Just under a minute to play in the first half. Badgers up 45-18. Just an absolutely dominating performance, but this makes sense, of course. The Badgers have had months of practice and have already played upwards of 10 games in the preseason. This alumni team, they didn't even know who each other were until tonight. They have no head coach, no playbook.
And it just goes to show you what preparation and teamwork can do, because it's not like these alumni players haven't been playing for the last 20 years, right?
Exactly.
They're fresh out of Snow College, graduated maybe 2 or 3 years ago, so still in playing shape. Some of them have played at other schools.
Josie Coleman with the score there. She has 4 points.
But it's very clear that in this game of basketball, teamwork and chemistry are huge.
Right. So bringing it down now, the Badgers looking to get a shot off before halftime. There's the 3-point shot, no good. The alumni are going to keep it. And that is halftime. We are going to take a break until the second half. Until then, I'm Joe Williams along with Jacob Habel. Thank you so much for tuning in to Snow TV. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Joe Williams and Jacob Habel for you right here on Snow TV, bringing you this live broadcast of the Snow College Women's Badgers basketball team against the Snow Badger All-Star team. That is a team comprised of Snow College alumni. So the current roster for the Snow Badgers is in white, the alumni team in blue. The Badgers dominated that first half, 48-20. And the breakout leader so far, obviously, Bethany Dow. Bethany Dow, 14 points tonight. She's not on the floor right now. She's not even a starter for the Badger team. That point good for Taylor Gordon Christensen. Gordon Christensen has 4 points tonight. So the Badgers up by 26 early in the second half. And there's the attack there, and it is blocked. Rachel Roberts with the attempted shot there, but it is blocked and falls short. So the Badgers will keep the ball as it goes out of bounds. Inbounding now is Sydney McDonald, the guard from Kanab, Utah. Gives that to Reagan Yamauchi. Passing that up. And no good for McDonald. And a beautiful save. Micah Gustafson with the save there, but gives it to the alumni. Aleksa Gappmayer with the and one. So she has 9 points, an opportunity for a three-point play here. The foul goes on Shawnee Simpson of the Badgers.
It's a great attempt from Gustafson to keep the ball in bounds. Threw it to the right spot, but unfortunately, Mikkel Davis was standing right there at the half. Picked the ball up, turned around, and converted.
A beautiful steal there. Taylor Gordon Christensen with the steal and the break away. Gordon Christensen has 6 points tonight. Working it up top, Sydney McDonald. And that is tapped out of bounds by Gordon Christensen. The Badgers will keep the ball. Inbounding now is Reagan Anderson for the Badgers. She gives that to Reagan Yamauchi. Yamauchi looking it down from the top of the key there. There's McDonald, throws that to the corner. It is tapped out of bounds by Rachel Farnsworth, so the Badgers will keep the ball again. 9 seconds on the shot clock. McDonald working up top. Gives that one away. Screen there by Gustafson, and there is a shot clock violation. Turnover. Some good D there by the alumni team.
Yeah, I think it was just a lack of awareness, too, from the Badgers offense. Not really sure where the shot clock was at that point. Nobody on the bench telling them either, so need to be a little bit more heads up.
A little bit more communication there, yeah. So the alumni trying to work the ball around here, getting it inside. The attempted shot there, Brooke Wheeler-Garner, no good. Badgers up by 21. And it is a good, beautiful shot there. Reagan Anderson with the score. That's Anderson's first bucket of the night. Paige Farnsworth working it around there. Aleksa Gappmayer draws the foul. The foul goes on Micah Gustafson. That'll send Gappmayer to the line. Aleksa Gappmayer, this is her first trip to the line. She has 10 points in the game so far. She's in a bit of foul trouble. Three fouls in the first half, so she didn't see much playing time in the last 6 or 7 minutes of the second quarter. Only 2 fouls away from fouling out. One of them falls for Gappmayer. Here's Sydney Pilling for the Badgers. Passes that inside. Don't know who that was intended for. Paige Farnsworth comes up with the ball. Good D here by the Badgers. Passing it around there. Some beautiful screen work here by the alumni team. Pilling
3-on-1.
gives that. Sidney McDonald gives that to Peterson. Peterson to Gustafson, and Micah Gustafson with the point there.
Almost looked like an alley-oop pass from Pilling. I was kind of waiting for somebody to come up and slam it home.
Oh, yeah. So Gustafson has 8 points tonight. Bethany Dow set to check in. And the alumni, that is a good three-point shot for Aleksa Gappmayer. Gustafson is fouled by Taylor Gordon Christensen, so Micah Gustafson goes to the line. Checking in now for the Badgers is Bethany Dow and Josie Coleman. Micah Gustafson at the line, her first trip to the line tonight. And the first one falls. That is her 9th point. And the second one, no good. Gustafson checks out, and Bethany Dow checks in. Paige Farnsworth bringing down the ball now. Gives that to the corner. Gappmayer for three. And it is good. Aleksa Gappmayer lighting up the floor. She has 17 points.
Quick release from Gappmayer.
Some beautiful defense there by Paige Farnsworth. But Gappmayer, just an absolute force on the offensive side so far in this quarter. Sydney Pilling for three. Badgers are up by 22 as we approach the halfway mark in the third quarter. Down low. Double dribble. And the Badgers get the ball back. The call there on Brooke Wheeler-Garner. Sydney Pilling bringing down the ball for the Badgers. Pilling hands that to Yamauchi. Yamauchi looking inside, gives that back to Pilling. Pilling down low. Josie Coleman could not get her hands on it, and it goes out of bounds. And they say that Paige Farnsworth was the last to touch it, so the Badgers will keep the ball. Pilling gives that to Dow. Dow to Coleman. Coleman over to Peterson. Peterson beyond the arc looking for Dow. Gives that to Pilling. Pilling for three. No good. Rebound there by Yamauchi, but she passes it. Brooke Wheeler-Garner comes up with it and gives that to Taylor Gordon Christensen. Gordon Christensen looking for two. No good. Rebound there. Lexi Peterson. Here comes Peterson. Gives that outside to Pilling. Pilling for two.
Whoa.
No good. Second chance points there by Josie Coleman. Josie Coleman with 6 points.
High off the glass that first attempt.
Yeah. You know, and Sydney Pilling, great job inside for that drive, you know, but earlier in the game, she did that exact same thing, a high bank off the glass, but it went in for her that time. Lexi Peterson for three. No good. Rebound there. Bethany Dow, way to save it. Dow, and it is good. Bethany Dow, 16 points.
And no question about the tenacity and the effort and commitment, particularly from Bethany Dow, but this entire Snow Badgers team. We said they're playing the alumni team. They're up by 26 in the third quarter, but you think if you're watching it, it's a 2-point game in the final seconds.
Exactly, with the intensity that the Badgers are playing with. So that is a timeout called. We are going to take a short break. Welcome back. Joe Williams, Jacob Habel with you, coming to you live from the Horn Activity Center here in Ephraim, Utah. Our Snow College women Badgers are up by 26 points with just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. So the Badgers bringing it down now. Here's Sydney Pilling bringing it down. Pilling hands that one off. Rachel Roberts looking Yamauchi outside the arc. Gives that one to Pilling. Pilling passes to the corner, and that is good. Rachel Roberts for the three. They only give her two. Her foot was on the line there. That is Rachel Roberts' 6th point of the night. Aleksa Gappmayer with the try there, but no good. Here come the Badgers. Sydney Pilling with another high bank shot, no good. And the alumni come up with it. The alumni working it around there. No good for Aubrey Chalice Wright. Here comes Reagan Yamauchi. Gives that to Sydney Pilling. Pilling down low. Josie Coleman not able to get her hands on it. So the alumni come up with the ball. Abby Bernard with the ball there. Gives that to Aubrey Chalice Wright. Here's Gappmayer. And the foul is called on Josie Coleman. Defensive foul there. And the alumni will keep the ball.
So far in this game, Coach Russell is pretty much stuck with his starters and the first 3 or 4 people off the bench. We haven't seen anything from Shawnee Simpson. Sydney McDonald's only been on for a couple minutes. Colleen Katoa only a couple minutes. So despite this being a blowout margin of victory, we'd assume, barring any dramatic comeback, Coach Russell he's looking to get his starters more time together on the floor, building that team chemistry.
Rachel Roberts with the score there. So here's the alumni team as we approach the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Gappmayer trying to work it. Here's Catherine Killian passing that to the corner. Gives that down low. And another beautiful move there. Maddie Evanson, that's two plays in a row where Maddie Evanson posts up against Michael Gustafson. Evanson with the steal there. Evanson was able to post up against Micah Gustafson and score both times. Gappmayer dribbling at the top of the key. He's picked up there. Gives it to the corner. Gappmayer to Killian. Killian looking for Evanson. Evanson looking for Chalice Wright, and it is good for Aubrey Chalice Wright. Here comes Sydney Pilling for the Badgers. You know, you mentioned this just a few moments ago, but I think it's worth repeating. Yeah, the Badgers are ahead by 24 points, but they are playing as if they are only ahead by 2 points.
Yeah. Say what you want. I enjoy it when the teams continue to play strong. Obviously, professional teams have taken criticism in the past for continuing to play their starters and going for the kill, but in my opinion, it's not as great sportsmanship if you kind of let off the gas a little and say, oh, we're up, we're not going to play as hard. I feel like that's worse than just continuing to play the game.
And Evanson and Micah Gustafson go to the ground there. Evanson goes to the line, and the foul goes on number 15. That goes on Reagan Anderson. So here is Maddie Evanson at the line. No good on the first one. Kind of a weird shot there.
It's like Shaquille O'Neal at the line.
Yeah. No good on the second one, but it is rebounded by Aleksa Gappmayer. And that is no good. Rebounded by Bethany Dow. The missed shot there by Abby Bernard. Some very intense defense here by the alumni team. Here come the Badgers. Reagan Anderson with the attempt there. Bethany Dow comes up with the rebound. Bethany Dow and Aleksa Gappmayer kind of got entangled there. But the foul goes to Bethany Dow. I'm not sure I agree with that call, but third quarter is over. We are going to take a short break until the fourth quarter. I'm Joe Williams and Jacob Habel. Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Joe Williams and Jacob Habel here for Snow TV. Just a reminder, after this game, we've got the Snow men's team taking on the Green River Community College basketball team. That'll be right here on Snow Badger TV at 7 o'clock. Gappmayer with the attempted shot there, no good. Aubrey Chalice Wright trying. And Maddie Evanson with another try. Just can't get it in the net there. Anyway, but we've got the men's game tonight at 7 o'clock, and then tune in again tomorrow, 1 o'clock. The women will take on Western Wyoming Community College, and then at 5 o'clock, our Snow College men's team will be taking on Rexburg United. Alumni are working it around the floor there. Maddie Evanson with the attempt, but could not get her hands on it. Turnover. The Lady Badgers will keep the ball there. Set to inbound is Reagan Anderson, giving that to Reagan Yamauchi, the two Reagans. Gives that to the corner. Rachel Roberts trying to work it here. Giving that to Anderson. Here's Lexi Peterson. To the corner, but
just a little too high.
Just a bit too high of a pass there. So a turnover, and the alumni team will take the ball. Here come the alumni. Chalice Wright working it around. Here comes Aubrey Gappmayer, Aleksa Gappmayer, excuse me. Bethany Dow comes up with the rebound after the missed shot by Gappmayer. Lexi Peterson with the ball for the Badgers. Screen set by Bethany Dow. Reagan Anderson trying there. Gives that to Lexi Peterson, back to Anderson, to Yamauchi, to the corner. Rachel Roberts with the drive, and the shot, no good. Rebound, Gappmayer. Aleksa Gappmayer, 17 points tonight. Gives that to the corner, and it is good. The made shot by Abby Bernard. They give her 3 points. That is her first bucket of the game. She has 3 points. Here's Reagan Yamauchi. Open lane, nobody on her. Yamauchi has 9 points.
She'll say, thank you very much. I'll take it. Walk right in, steal your cookies, get back out.
The alumni working it around there. To the corner. Abby Bernard with the attempted shot there, and it is off the hands of Maddie Evanson. Goes out of bounds. The Badgers take the ball.
It's always an awkward play for the player down low when that ball's coming in. You can't tell if it's going to hit the rim, if it's going to go in, and it ends up airballing and coming straight at you. You have to kind of put your hands up in the air, hoping for something good. This time goes out of bounds, but
right,
not a situation that you really want to find yourself in too often.
So the Badgers with the ball here. To the corner, and that is no good. The shot there by Sydney McDonald. Rachel Roberts trying to drive in. She's covered by Paige Farnsworth. Lexi Peterson, another corner three, no good. Bethany Dow, second chance. And Dow is fouled. The foul called on Brooke Wheeler-Garner. That is Garner's second foul of the game. Bethany Dow at the line. Bethany Dow, 16 points so far in the game. It's up. And it falls in for her first shot.
3 for 3 at the line.
Second shot is good. 4 for 4, 100% from the line tonight. Bethany Dow, 18 points so far. And correct me if I'm wrong, every single one of her points, except for her 4 foul shots, have come right at the basket, right down low, those high percentage shots.
Yeah, and during the timeout, last timeout, Coach Russell pulled her over and was kind of asking, you know, hey, why are they getting offensive rebounds, right? And she's definitely answered.
Colleen Katoa trying there, gets her second shot. That is her first bucket of the game.
And I believe this might be the highest scoring game for the Badgers this season. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the most points they've put up in a single game during this season.
30-point lead now for the Badgers, 73-43. About 6 minutes between game clock and shot clock. No good there. Rebound by Katoa. You mentioned head coach Mike Russell of the women's basketball team here at Snow College. You and I had the chance to talk to him before the game, and we didn't really talk to him about the game or anything. We just talked to him, as broadcasters. And the number one thing that stood out to me was just how genuinely nice he is, how much he genuinely cares about his players and about the game.
Absolutely, and that shows the relationship that he still has with some of the alumni players as well, players who've played for him in recent years. He's been here for about 5 years now, and they still respect him and have that close relationship with him. And so he's not afraid to get into his players' faces a little bit and tell them, hey, we need to see this. You need to be, giving us a little bit more. But absolutely genuine and all-around good guy, at least from the 5 minutes that we had talking to him, right?
So it looks like a small injury there, but nothing that'll keep Mikkel Davis down for too long. You say he's been here for 5 years. That means that he has coached almost every single girl on this alumni team. Corner three, and it is good for Brooke Wheeler-Garner. Badgers working it around there. Micah Gustafson not able to keep it.
Jump ball. Oh, they're going to call foul.
And it is a foul. Olivia Arvey with the foul there. So the alumni will bring the ball up. They are down by 27 points. To the other side. And the shot there, it is good for Brooke Wheeler-Garner. Wheeler-Garner with 8 points. Sydney McDonald working it there. Colleen Katoa outside the arc. Gives that to the corner. McDonald. She passes that out. Olivia Arvey with the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Taylor Gordon Christensen. Here's Christensen. Leaning into Katoa. Will they give her the points? Yes. An and one opportunity here for Taylor Gordon Christensen.
Strong finish from Gordon Christensen. That's a hard shot to miss. She's falling down towards the basket, able somehow to get a shot off. It goes in, and she draws the foul.
Beautiful play there.
Very acrobatic.
So there's a timeout called. We are going to take a short break until the end of the timeout. For you on Snow TV, we'll again take this opportunity while Taylor Gordon Christensen shoots her and one opportunity to tell you about Snow TV. Snow TV is the student-led, student-run, student talent, student everything video department here at Snow College in Ephraim, Utah. We cover all Snow Badger athletics at home games. We also broadcast all business seminars and convocation speakers throughout the school year. So come to Snow TV for all your Badger athletics. Beautiful shot there by Josie Coleman. Olivia Arvey with the shot there. Aleksa Gappmayer gives that to Taylor Gordon Christensen. Christensen with the throw. No, passes that out. Here's Naylor with the shot. No good. Gappmayer with the rebound. Gives that out. Sydney McDonald with the rebound. McDonald coast to coast. No good. Gustafson with the rebound. And Gustafson is fouled. So Brooke Wheeler-Garner with the foul there. That is her third foul of the game. Sydney McDonald to inbound for the Badgers. The officials conferring here at the bench, trying to figure out what exactly happened. We'll listen in here.
Wondering where to set the shot clock after the foul call.
Officials talking it over here. Decide to set the shot clock at 30. Give them a full shot clock. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in the game. Gustafson is just trying so hard. And finally put in by Colleen Katoa. Micah Gustafson just struggling late in the second half. Passing that out there to the corner. The alumni passing it around. Aleksa Gappmayer trying there and gives that up. No good. The shot there, Brooke Wheeler-Garner. The Badgers bringing it down now. Still high energy, even with 3 minutes left in a blowout game. Colleen Katoa, no good. Micah Gustafson with the rebound, and she is fouled.
Micah Gustafson was able to get a couple of baskets in the first quarter pretty much untouched, uncontested, and the alumni team has quickly realized that they need to put pressure on her, and since hasn't been able to score at all. And so she's been fouled on a couple of plays, but we haven't seen that same offensive production as we have in the first quarter because of the alumni's adjustment. Now, throughout the season, that might be a continuing storyline that we see Gustafson dominating the first quarter and then teams quickly adjusting. The question after that is she able to adjust too?
Right. So that's just something we'll have to see with time as she plays through the rest of this season. The two of us will be covering the entire season, home and away, for the Lady Badger games. So stay tuned right here, youtube.com/SnowBadgerTV for all your Lady Badger games. The alumni trying to pass it around here. They're down by 26 points with just under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And here's the drive there. Taylor Christensen and Lexi Peterson comes up with the ball. Micah Gustafson, and it is blocked by Aleksa Gappmayer. Gappmayer for two. They give her three on that one. Excuse me.
20 points on the night for Gappmayer.
Great offensive game for her. To the corner. Lexi Peterson for, Sydney McDonald for three. She has it. Sydney McDonald, 6 points tonight, all from beyond the arc. Here is Aubrey Chalice Wright, giving that to the corner. Driving to the rim there. And just a little high pass. Maddie Evanson not able to pull it in. So the Badgers will get the ball. Reagan Anderson checks in for Josie Coleman for the Badgers. On the floor now for the Badgers, we have Reagan Anderson, Sydney McDonald, Micah Gustafson, Olivia Arvey, and Lexi Peterson. Here's Gustafson, and she is called for the travel. Turnover. Gustafson really struggling here in the fourth quarter. Here come the alumni. Aubrey Wright gives that to the corner. Aleksa Gappmayer with the drive there, and the shot, no good, but she is fouled, sends her to the line. The foul there goes to Sydney McDonald. Sydney McDonald's first foul of the night. And there's 21 points for Aleksa Gappmayer. Minute 28 left in the game.
Might run out of room on the score sheet if she scores a couple more points.
Yeah, we only have 24 points here on our score sheet. Badgers working it around here. You know, with the amount that players are scoring in these games now, I'm specifically thinking of NBA, but still even college. You think of Zion Williamson's season last year. 24 points. We might want to rethink our stat sheets. A foul there. Taylor Gordon Christensen fouls Sydney McDonald. So the Badgers are in bonus.
The alumni team with three separate players with 3 personal fouls each.
Just over a minute left in the final quarter. Sydney McDonald bringing down the ball now for the Badgers. Badgers working it around here. Olivia Arvey giving that one to Sydney McDonald. McDonald, baseline. And that is stolen there. Oh, Gustafson comes up with it. Gives that to Lexi Peterson. Peterson to Arvey. Arvey for 3. No good. Rebounded by Reagan Anderson. Reagan Anderson is fouled on the second chance points. So Anderson will go to the line. 15 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
33 seconds left in the game, and the seats are finally starting to fill up.
Fill up for the men's game here. Men's game will tip off in 29 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned right here on Snow Badger TV in order to watch that men's game. If you're curious about any upcoming events, anything behind the scenes, or what goes on at Snow Badger TV, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at Snow Badger TV. Here come the Badgers here. The shot clock is turned off for the final 17 seconds. The Badgers fighting for one more shot. Lexi Peterson with the steal there. No good. And Peterson is fouled with 7 seconds left on the clock.
When we talked about fighting till the end, I think within the last minute, I think it's okay to kind of ease up and, you know.
I agree.
I'm not the coach. I'm not one of the players. But you're up by, 26 points, stealing the ball and driving with 7 seconds left.
You don't want to risk that injury.
Right. That's the biggest thing, obviously.
Lexi Peterson, she, of course, had a beautiful steal there and went up for the points, but she came down hard.
Yeah, and in a situation like this against an alumni team, right, you're not going to get any kind of reaction for the other team. But later on in the season when they're playing, a conference rival, perhaps even in the tournament, there's going to be some backlash.
Peterson swats that away, 1 second left, and that is game. The Badgers take it easily by 27 points. I'm Joe Williams, Jacob Habel with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast of Snow Badger Athletics. Be sure to stay tuned at 7 o'clock right here on this YouTube channel for the Snow College men taking on Green River Community College. For Snow TV, I'm Joe Williams and Jacob Habel. Have a good evening, everybody.